Countdown begins with the Savannah River, where water levels could be going up and down over the next couple of weeks. The Corps of Engineers doing some work there. Here's News Channel 6's George Ascala.
It is relatively quiet at Lock and Dam right now, but over the next couple of weeks that will change as the Corps of Engineers collects data on the structure of Lock and Dam. It's seen as the beginning phase of the planned future for Lock and Dam. Contractors on site first taking soil samples near the structure, but will also be testing beneath the more than 80-year-old dam.
It's a survey of the general area, so the architects and those laying out the rock dam actually know what they're dealing with. So it'll be what type of soil is where, how close the groundwater is, how compact certain areas are, what needs to be dug out.
But this is something a lot of people don't dig. The Corps of Engineers plan to remove Lock and Dam for a fish passage. During the collection of data, river levels could drop by as much as 2.5 feet upstream. But that would be permanent if Lock and Dam is replaced. That's why congressmen on both sides of the river are working on federal legislation to repair Lock and Dam and protect the upstream pool.
Every level of government has been unified to work together on both sides of the Savannah River because the pool needs to be maintained.
Georgia's Governor Brian Kemp says he's concerned about protecting the pool, but also has concerns about the condition of the dam.
I've also been to the Lock and Dam. I've seen the issues that we have with it. It's my understanding, and I'm being told that there's water actually flowing underneath the Lock and Dam. So we run the risk of that whole facility just being gone one day, which would create a horrific problem.
Yes, there is a big hole. It's been in a very bad shape for a long time, and so that's something they've got to figure out how to deal with when they talk about taking it apart.
Under federal law, the Corps of Engineers is to begin dismantling this dam and replacing it with a rock fish passage exactly 1 year from right now, something the state of South Carolina and the city of Augusta are in federal court trying to stop. In Augusta, George Ascala, WJBF, News Channel 6.